You must have clicked the wrong link, sister.
I thought today was Friday.
It is. Me and 16 other people thought it just fine. I know, but we have a whole list of,
I clicked the one that said the 6th, but I think instead we should just assume that it's a technical issue. Because then when I clicked the second time, it sent me to like google.com/YouTube, not to the app. It's a technical issue, not a illiteracy issue. But anyway, we're here now. Look at us.
yeah.
I guess I know the answer to my first question, which is, are you feeling any better today than yesterday?
What?
I guess I know the answer to what was going to be my first question, which is, are you feeling any better today than you were yesterday?
Oh, I was going to say the same thing.
Oh, thank you for asking. I'm great.
No, I was going to say the same thing about you, that I see the answer to my question already. It just uploaded my video. I had to just start like a brand new chat because once I opened my live from the 6th, scheduled for the 6th, then I couldn't like go in it again and reopen it. So anyway, I just had to
That's
start.
weird.
I
Can't
just
you
got
go
a
in it
notice
again?
that it just dropped the video that I just did, which was really nothing.
I'm sure you look beautiful.
Yes, thank you.
Welcome.
Pigeon pea?
Good eye. Yes, it is. I'm shelling some pigeon peas for my Etsy store.
Drop the link in the comments.
It's already on my page. You can find. I'm growing where I'm planted. I actually, I had to walk to the post office this morning and drop off a couple orders from my Etsy store. So got to keep things stocked. Got to keep the streets fed, as they say.
Yeah.
No, but I harvested a whole bunch of dry pigeon pea last week, so I'm just working my way through getting it all shelled and packaged up and ready to go.
I can't really see it. I just assumed it was pigeon pea because
Yeah, I just figured I'd be shelling while we chat. That's all right.
Okay. So you dropped off some stuff at the post office. What else did you do today for your self-reliance?
I dropped off my orders, and then I came back home and made myself some brunch. And then I took care of my nursery. That's pretty much it so far. And then I started shelling pigeon peas. And then I messed around a little bit with my inverter. I'm trying to troubleshoot my inverter in my truck. It doesn't work. I'm sure I'll rant about this many other times, but just say no to Renogy. I know it looks good, the price or whatever, but if you end up having to buy it multiple times, it's not a deal. So, and they don't help you, and they don't stand behind their product. So, no to Renogy. Two thumbs down. Do not recommend. But anyway, I'm going to see if I could fix my Renogy inverter myself before I just buy another one. I'm not in any rush to buy another one. I would love to have short power in my truck, but I also can have it when I plug into a family member's house. So, but I'd love to be able to have energy at the farm and when I'm on the road with the truck.
Yeah. I mean, you also have your Jackery, so it's not like...
I do, but I can't run my power tools that I want to on it. It's too low. But it's fine.
It won't work for everything.
I can do without it for now, so I'm going to spend some time trying to fix it. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, it's a good idea to try to fix it. Sorry, Renogy disappointed.
Yeah, me too, because I'm going to have a lot of off-grid systems in my lifetime in the next 30 years, and they won't be getting my business. And I did let them know that, not that it matters, but I think you tell enough people, the word spreads. I think it's just because they're a newer company. All these companies that are offering off-grid solutions are newer.
Yeah.
I think eventually their reputation is going to catch up, and I already see that now because when I first bought my inverter on Amazon, they had a 4-point-something, close to 5 stars, but now they're quickly approaching 3. It's like 4.1 or 4 even, I think, or maybe it was 3.9. I don't know, but their ratings dropping, which I think over time we'll see.
Yeah. Not to mention, even these new companies are just extensions of old companies. I mean, I don't know their history, but I don't know. They're probably owned by like Georgia Power or something. I don't know. But just if they're not now, they probably will be in the future. So that's going to tank their customer service at some point anyway. So
I don't even care if they had bad customer service if they had good quality products because I would never need to use their customer service if they didn't sell me an inverter that's dead in 18 months. Yeah.
that's true.
But anyway, it's fine. It gives me an opportunity to learn a new skill. I've certainly never messed with motherboards. I'm doing all kinds of things I have no business doing, air quotes. But that's what I do. Stuff I have no business doing.
All the things I shouldn't be doing.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna figure out. I mean, it feels like worth messing around before investing any more money because it's just
Or
time.
at least try.
Yeah, it's just
And
time.
anyway, the thing I always come to, or at least the conversation I always have with myself, is it's already broken. Like,
That's exactly what I
what
said to myself. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it any more broke. And
yeah.
also, it's the possibility of gaining a new skill. That's valuable to me.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And saving money.
The
Yeah.
pros or the list of pros is just getting longer and longer. Yeah. I can't really, there's very few cons I can see in this. Wasting my time, air quotes, but I'm learning, so it's not wasting time.
Yeah. And also, I don't deem it wasting time because of all the potential pros,
Upside. Yeah.
gains,
Yeah.
It's worth trying to at least get those gains without just
Yeah.
giving up, or not ever trying at all.
Yeah, but it's been a great morning. Great day so far. Happy Friday, everyone.
Happy Friday. Oh, we didn't even say welcome to the Growers Group Chat.
Happy Black History Month.
Happy Black History Month, the Blackest Black History Month of our lifetime so far. We're going to try to make it the Blackest Black History. Yeah.
Okay.
Show up, take up space.
Yeah, okay.
We out here.
Let's go. We are.
We need to make it blacker than the Blackest Black History. Like, yeah.
In my Huey P. Newton t-shirt.
Yeah. Shoot. Everything they don't want it to be.
Okay, yeah, so introductions. Go ahead, sister.
I'm not doing an introduction. It's Friday. Shit. Y'all don't know by now.
Okay. It's your world.
I feel like I'm all introductoried out.
It's your world.
I'm mostly thinking because I don't know. I did it this morning. Also, one of my self-reliance things I did this morning was wake up early and meet a new neighbor for tea. I had tea. She had coffee. Because one of the things that's important to me is being intentional about building community. And so I want to, make more of an effort to connect and meet more people around me and be more connected basically to the people that are around me. And so I woke up this morning and met a stranger for tea, and that was nice. And so, you had to do all the introductory stuff, all the pleasantries, getting to know each other and small talk, and which I don't have no issue with, honestly. I meet strangers. I don't really meet strangers, so it's cool for me. But it's difficult for some people, and so you got to get them, kind of in the groove with you and warm them up a little bit. So, that was my morning, and sometimes that takes a lot of work to get other people to be comfortable,
And it's still an energy use, like you're using your energy. Even if it's a good time, it's still a depletion of energy.
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. So it was a good time though. I'm glad I did it. I was debating. I was thinking like, I don't even really feel like. First of all, using an alarm and having to wake up. I didn't really want to do that. We met at 8:00 this morning, but we had agreed to this like weeks ago, maybe a month ago. And but I didn't want to cancel. And we also agreed to meet at this local coffee shop that just opened like maybe a year ago. So I suggested that location, one, because it's like less than a mile from my house. And also they're new and they're doing something cool. I like that it's like an international coffee house. They sell coffee from like around the world and has like a travel theme kind of, like it's really cool. I like what they're doing. I wanted to support a small business. They're also minority owned. And so, it was kind of all a win-win. So I was like, I'm going to go pay too much for a cup of tea and support a local business.
Yeah.
and meet somebody new and build my local community. Be intentional, putting in the effort to build my community. So yeah, it was cool. She's excited to buy my figs if they come up. She was excited about the figs, and yeah, I wanted to learn more about the farm and
Fig
more about
plants,
me, and yeah.
fig plants, fig trees, not your fig. Just for everyone else, fig
Oh,
trees.
I'm sorry. Yes, fig trees. I'm propagating some fig trees, and I posted a couple of weeks ago, maybe at this point now, a couple of weeks ago, I posted on my local next door page that I was propagating some figs and wanted to see if there was any interest in anyone who may possibly want to buy an extra fig tree. And that post is now up to like 7,000 views, and I got like 50 messages, direct messages about it, and much to my surprise, people were very excited about fig trees. And so she was saying she would also like to get a fig tree, at least one, if they come up. So yeah. And she was asking what else I was going to have available for my spring plant sale, and yeah, stuff like that. So it was cool.
Sounds productive, useful.
Yeah. I also appreciate that she's not an all or grower, but because she recognizes the importance of, providing or attempting to provide at least some of your food, she wanted to see like what types of stuff she could just kind of like dabble in. But she doesn't even have a garden at this point, but she wants to try to see
Yeah.
what she can grow for herself. And so, yeah,
Where?
that's, huh?
Gotta start somewhere.
Yeah. But that's like right up my lane. I like, trying to like guide people who at least I'm not in the business of trying to convince nobody that they need to grow their own food. But for
Maybe.
those, a little bit, but for those that recognize the importance and want to try to do something about it, I'm all game for like, trying to help them and kind of guide in the right direction. So yeah, it was cool. It was cool. And like I told you, sister, when I texted you earlier, her brother just bought a 70-acre cattle farm in New York. Super cool. And yeah, I was like, tell Tom I'm gonna be coming, not for winter, but in whatever season
I
y'all
was gonna say
call
not summer either.
is your 3 months. I'd rather be up there in the summer. I don't want to go to New York in the winter. I would go.
Yeah.
No. Anyway, their summer is, I mean, maybe not August, but
What?
maybe not August, but April, May, June, maybe a little bit July. I'm saying I got a good little 3 months where it's
There's
not
a little
too
window.
hot,
Yeah.
and maybe it's done snowing.
I think they may still have a spring there, so maybe I would call that their spring. Yeah.
You think so?
I mean,
don't
I
think they
don't,
have
but
a
it would
spring.
consider April a time where the weather would be cooler.
I don't think so.
I thought the reason we're saying there's only winter and summer is because, at least for me, it's cold and then it's just hot. I don't really have a
Yeah,
time.
absolutely. I'm just saying, for me, it took that one time getting caught in Boston, getting snowed in Boston in the month of May to be like,
It's the worst.
I'm like, this is what y'all do up there? And the people in the plane were like, yeah, you gotta wait, you gotta come in like June, July, then it won't be snowing. So anyway, in
Insane.
my mind, up there, it's still snowing probably in May.
Yeah.
So I probably wouldn't. I just wouldn't even take a chance of.
I was just thinking yesterday, I don't remember what triggered this trauma, but the number of times I've slept in the Chicago O'Hare Airport in the last decade when I was traveling for work all the time. Yeah. More than 3 times that I can think of offhand. Trying to travel in the Midwest in the winter and always connecting through Chicago.
Well, I didn't think I was there in winter. It was May, so I didn't. Anyway, that never occurred to me. But yeah, I would expect that in the winter. I just wouldn't expect that in May. So, but now I know. Yeah,
I just sprayed
Everyone...
when I opened this shell. I don't know if you can see the else, so I was like, oh god, they just went everywhere.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah.
Anyway, so that was good.
Yeah.
But I'm so serious. She showed me some pictures of the cattle he just has 5 right now because he just bought a bunch of land and then he got the cattle and he's kind of like working his way up and like breeding the cows himself. And I don't eat cows or none of that. But
I think you might go there and see some stuff you don't want to see.
I'm sure there's a lot of stuff I don't want to see. But just like beekeeping, I'll take what I need to know and then leave the rest of it. I would like to one day have larger animals. Again, for the poop alone, I would want to have larger animals. But yeah, anyway, I think I could learn a lot up there. And she was saying how basically he doesn't have any help. His girlfriend won't even let, help him harvest garlic. Like he done
Or he
because
grows
he's
food
growing
and
food too. Huh?
he has horses.
Yeah.
Garlic.
That's the only thing he's growing right now, so I didn't want to say that he grows
Oh, well,
food.
he has an interest in growing food, I guess, if he's.
Yeah. I get it. I get it. Like I told her, I just bought my land. I get it. It takes a little time to like get up to. He just bought the land. The only thing he's doing is like renting out a small section of it for a hay farmer, and so he's letting a hay farmer work like a portion of his land. And then, like I said, he got 5 cows, and then he's growing garlic this season. So, but yeah, he's definitely working to scale up.
Yeah.
Yeah, food production. So yeah, it's interesting.
Good for him.
Yeah, and he's not a farmer. Like they don't come from farmers. I respect it. Like I think I think it'd be a cool experience.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I love it for us.
yeah, and I like New York. So again, not in the winter,
Yeah.
but
That
so
one.
anyway, it could be a fun adventure.
Absolutely.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where that one went. It might have gone down my shirt. I'm not sure. I'll find it later.
I did that this morning, so that was good. And then I also spent a little time in the gardens. I watered all of my stuff because I have a section of my front garden that is covered. It's on my covered patio section. So that doesn't get watered unless I water it. So I had to water some of my plants and just check on them to see what they look like since that winter storm had passed. Some stuff looks really, really, really sad. And some stuff looks unfazed. So I just gave it all a good watering. I didn't do any pruning
Unfazed.
or anything. I'm just gonna let it just kind of
What
live.
phased?
What was unfazed? Loquat, wormwood, yarrow, collard greens, Georgia collards, strawberries, orange balm, lamb's ear. I can't even. Lamb's ear is actually still growing and doesn't even. It's still green. It's
I thought
still
that was a
producing.
winter thing.
Huh?
I thought that was a winter thing.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh.
I mean, it grows year round.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna clear that out. It's growing so much. I have it in one of the beds in the back garden. I'm planning to sell some of those in my plant sale. I need to clear that out and make a little more space in that bed because I want to let my lemon balm be able to take basically like half of that bed. I want to be lemon balm. And so I want to clear out a lot of the lamb's ear out of there. So I'm planning to sell some of that. That's not edible in any way, but it is a potentially good toilet paper alternative. And so that's really the reason I was growing it, to be honest. It's also very soft, similar to like the toilet paper plant that we talked about a few days ago, but it's different. But it could work. So yeah, and I like that it's evergreen and it has like a lighter green tone. It doesn't have like a traditional darker green of evergreens. A lot of evergreens are like really, really green, like a forest green or whatever. And I like that lamb's ear provides like a different tone of green in the landscape. It looks pretty.
Yeah.
It has like silverish green.
That's what I was gonna say, like the silvery fuzz kind of on it.
Yeah. So I like it. It's different.
I'd like to make a question from yesterday. I looked it up. Mofongo, Puerto Rico's national dish, is not cassava. It's mashed green plantains. So, yeah, not bad.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah. Anyway, that's delicious if you want to try it sometime.
I was surprised to find that my strawberries actually have new growth coming out of them. So they usually don't. Huh?
Why were you surprised to find that?
because they were just under snow 4 days ago.
I know, but I think that's what you discovered last. Was it last year or the year before that
No,
you're?
they weren't growing in February, sister. They weren't dead, but they didn't have new growth on them. They didn't have new strawberry plants coming out the center.
I got you. Okay,
It's a little early for new growth to be starting.
I see.
But no, I didn't expect for them to die. I knew they weren't going to die, honestly. Like at this point, after growing them for so long, I can't figure out yet what kills them. So I knew they weren't going to die.
I can suggest a few things that could kill strawberries. I've killed many myself. Uh,
I knew after I said it that you were going to say so. After it came out,
I have a few ideas of how you might kill strawberries.
yeah.
Anyway,
Well, there were some like browned or dead, like frost burnt parts of the strawberry plant, and I just tucked those in, and I'm just gonna use those and let those mulch. But I did notice it had new growth on it, and yeah, they look pretty good. So that was good. That was encouraging. I'm definitely gonna have to thin that out my pots because I have some pots of strawberry plants. I'm gonna have to thin those out, and I'm planning to take those to the farm. Last time I was out there, I noticed that the deer had eaten all of my strawberries down to the ground, but I don't expect that the strawberries dead. I just expect that they're just, cut down to the ground,
yeah.
but they're probably not dead
Mm.
unless the deer like pulled them out and ate
Yeah.
it. I just assumed that they like snipped it, snipped the leaves off with their teeth. Not that they took the whole
I'm
plant
assuming
out.
they're
It didn't look
going to
like
be
that.
once it pops up.
Huh?
You're gonna keep snipping once they pop up.
I'm sure they will. I just meant the plant's not dead, so I'm intending to take some more strawberry plants out there because I don't have a lot and I want to have multiple rows. I need to expand my strawberry. I want a whole patch, like a strawberry patch, but I only had a few strawberry plants that I put out there. Um, my plan for the deer, I'm gonna grow sweet potato slips for them.
Like it sounds like a buffet, but oh, okay, sweet potato slips, yeah. And you can put like a little fence around it, maybe. I don't deal with deer, so I don't know. But the first thought I had when you said you want to expand, I'm like, it sounds like a buffet for the deer if they're already eating.
Yeah, they are eating. But I'm hopeful that hunting season's over now. And so it ended like 2 weeks ago. So I'm hopeful that because hunting season's over, that maybe they won't be pushing them. Obviously, I know they live out there.
Oh, I thought you were going to hope that most of them got killed off and we're fine now. Hunting season's over, so hopefully the population is lower.
No, I think they were like migrating and, like, again, I do believe I would be surprised if I don't have any deer living out there. It's a 5-acre pine forest. I expect that I have some deer out there, but in my mind, I'm thinking perhaps I had more deer on the property because I don't hunt on mine or in or around my land, but around me they hunt. So I was thinking perhaps I had more deer pressure because they were being hunted in other areas around me. And I'm hopeful that because hunting season's over, that the deer disperse and go back to where they normally live. And but again, I know I'm gonna have some deer. So what I did on my last farm was I grew like a edible fence line, basically. I grew sweet potatoes around the edge of the forest and they ate out there and then they didn't come in to the farm to eat. They ate along the edges. I just planted sweet potatoes around there and just left them in the ground. I never harvested them. And the deer were eating all the sweet potato greens on the perimeter of the farm. And then they didn't come in. Eventually, when I first got there, they were coming into the farm and eating. But once I put the edible fence line, I don't know, I guess that's what I'm calling it, out there, then they didn't come in to eat because they were being fed out there. So that's what I'm hoping to try to do. I'm growing sweet potatoes this year for that reason alone. I'm planning to start some sweet potato slips and then plant them kind of out of the main growing space in the wooded ish area and hope that they get full out there and then they don't come into the main garden growing area.
Makes sense.
It would be a lot to put up a fence. I mean, first of all, for deer, the fence has to be at least 6 feet, and even then, they could still some deer can still jump over it. Like you need a really tall fence, and I don't have all the land cleared yet that I actually plan to grow on. So I would hate to fence it now and then have to redo my fencing again or pay somebody to redo my fencing again. Like I
Make,
also kind of don't really want a fence, to be honest. I don't mind the deer if they're not eating,
yeah.
or raccoons and whatever else who's living out there. The main reason I bought a forest is because I would actually like to keep it a forest. I like that there's nature living out there, and I
Mhm.
don't mind living with them once we figure out how we're going to best cohabitate.
Yeah.
And I think that'll take a little time.
Yeah, definitely.
Um, I'm sure it'll be frustrating in the beginning because, again, I don't want to eat like how I ate last year. So I'm going to be really irritated if they eat all of my food. I'm going to find that to be quite frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you're gonna say, I guess I just need to plant more food. You know, you have to figure out what's the amount that you need to plant for like how much they're eating. Obviously, you don't know the deer population, how big are
Right.
they? Like, so clearly, I just need more because they're eating and not leaving enough left, or I don't know.
Right. And even what I had that they ate this season, I mean, maybe it was like 2 deer. It's not even, I had one row that had strawberries in it and leafy greens, and they ate all the leafy greens and all the strawberry leaves, and they left all the garlic. They literally like picked around the garlic and ate the greens and the strawberries. So that one row couldn't have fed like a whole family of deer or nothing. Like
Yeah.
it might have fed, 1 or 2 deer. So I just, and I'm assuming it's a deer. Maybe I'm unknowingly blaming them. Maybe it was a groundhog or a raccoon or I don't know what, but I'm pretty sure it was a deer because they left poop and it looked like deer poop
Mm.
based on my tracking skills,
Right.
my animal tracking skills. I think they came from over there. No. No, it did look like deer poop. So it could also be rabbit was my other theory, but I'm pretty sure it was deer. It looked more like deer pellets than it did rabbit pellets. So
Animal poop expert. Okay.
unfortunately, there's things you have to learn when you're growing in the wild. Yeah, these are important things to know.
Right.
I've actually never seen any deer out there. I just know that they're out there because I know that that area where I bought my farm is like prime deer hunting grounds. Um, a lot of those lots that were out there, hunters rented them for deer hunting season. They would pay for a hunting license for the season out there to just hunt.
Yeah.
So I know that that area has or had a lot of deer because the hunters like to hunt in that area.
Makes sense. They know what's up.
Yeah, just don't come on my property.
Smell blood.
See, that's probably why the deer are all gonna come. And again, I don't mind once we establish boundaries and they start respecting those boundaries. I don't mind them being there
That's how
because
it
pretty
is.
much everywhere else around there they're gonna get hunted.
Yeah,
But
that's my farm. It's like basically an animal sanctuary because they're getting run off every other area. And
yeah,
come here, but we got to have some boundaries, like some. You got to have some respect. You can have some of it,
totally.
just don't eat it all. We figured it out mostly.
Yeah, it takes time. That's why I
I
was definitely irritated.
need to figure out how much I need to grow based on how much they're eating. Because
Yes,
for me, I need to increase how much I'm planting.
yes. I also need to figure out what they like. I'm assuming that these deer like sweet potato greens because my other deer at my last farm liked sweet potato greens. Once I started doing those, yeah, they like I said, they didn't even come in. They're like, "We're good out here." So I'm
Love
gonna
that.
I'm gonna start with that
Yeah,
and hope that that's what they like too.
and that's a great
Um,
easy one.
but maybe they're thinking we're not a monolith. Like
That's a shoulder.
we're deer. We're not a monolith. Like we don't all like sweet potatoes. Maybe they don't. I don't know.
I'm sure the deer talk just like that.
Oh, so yeah, but anyway, that's my plan. Probably in March. I think it was March of last year that I started my slips because I start them in my attic. Because sweet potatoes don't need light to sprout; they just need warmth. So usually I do like a tray and I just put a bunch of sweet potatoes on a tray of soil and sit it in my attic and leave it up there. And then I just keep pinching off the slips when they sprout, and then I bring them down and start putting them in water and giving them light. Once they sprout, they need light, but before they don't need light in order to sprout. But the sprouts themselves need light once they come up.
I think
So
of the leaves of plants like solar panels, and if there are no solar panels on it, it needs sun. It's just, I don't know. That's how
yeah, that's true. Usually, yeah, that's true.
Well, I just think of in general, I think like when the tree is turning, it's all of its leaves are one way. It's because it's moving towards the light. It's like the leaves are panels. It's following.
Totally.
Yeah.
I was just thinking because some stuff actually does need light to germinate.
Yes,
I thought that for me, sweet potatoes are unique. I think because you can literally grow them in the dark. I didn't think that was going to work putting them in my attic, but you can literally grow them in the dark. I wasn't expecting it to work, honestly. No light?
It's like a cutting. I mean, that's
what no light?
For me, I have little space, so I can, for example, my fig cutting, actually all my cuttings, I can do them upstairs. I do them under my bench. I do them under the chair outside on my balcony. I slide them under the chair. They don't get any light. They don't get any water. I'll pull them out. Certain cuttings, they need to be watered. They don't tolerate drying out. I'll pull them out from under the chair, water them, and put them back under the chair. They don't get any, and most cuttings don't need any light until they have leaves on them and roots. I mean, because obviously the leaves bring the energy from the sun, take it down into the roots. But when it's just a stick in the ground, it doesn't need light.
And because it's just a stick in the ground, it also doesn't need water that often.
Facts.
I think cuttings, most people mess it up because they overwater.
Overwater, yeah.
Yeah.
Most plants in general.
And it rots.
Most plants in general, people overwater to start with when you first start growing.
That's true.
Think like it needs more water.
That's true.
Feel like you're taking care of it and doing something by watering it.
Yeah. You're really just filling your own needs, but murdering your plant.
To be needed. You want to feel needed. Yeah. Actually, nature takes care of itself most of the time and doesn't really need you. But we humans need to be needed.
Yeah.
Or at least to feel important.
Yeah.
What would this plant do without me? Like, it'll be fine.
Same thing it's been doing for centuries.
Right. In the forest.
Right.
Nobody's watering the forest.
That's what I was telling my new neighbor this morning when we met up, because she was talking about wanting the fig. Or she's like, but I don't know, like I'll have to take care of it. Or I'm like, that fig tree don't need you. You need the figs. The figs don't need you. I was like, yeah, that fig tree doesn't need you. I was like, put it in the ground, water it, let it get rained on. I mean, like, it doesn't need you. I was like, you don't have to, because then I have to, like, take care of it and maintain it. I'm like, there's really nothing you need to do for it to.
There's a whole industry around making sure you feel like there's a lot of things for you to do. It's so overwhelming and complicated to grow food. Yeah, you need all these different tools, equipment. You need to take this course. There's so much stuff you need to learn. It's above you. Like, either you know how to do it or you don't. You have a green thumb or you don't. I don't think any of those things are true.
Definitely not.
You can learn anything you want to learn. Learn how to do anything you want to.
I'm just thinking about when I first started trying to get back into growing or whatever, and I started trying to grow something from seed, and I was volunteering on this farm, and I was telling him, the farmer, that my seed had sprouted, and I was so excited, but unfortunately it died or whatever. He was asking how my little seedling was going. I was like, yeah, it actually died. It was doing so good for a little while. I'm not really sure what happened, yada, yada, whatever. And he was like, okay, I mean, you started at level 10. So I was like, basically he was telling me you should have just bought a start first. You're trying out just to go straight from seed. You skipped a few levels. There's levels to this and you're not on that level. I was like, well, I guess that's what I do. I was like, is that level 10? I didn't even. Yeah.
Because it means the hard work has already been done for you when you buy a start. Someone's already gotten it from seed to 10-inch plant or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
I think there is some knowledge that needs to be acquired in order to do that. But it's not I guess it's a skill. But I'm saying it all can be acquired. You're not born with it, I don't think.
Exactly.
But
I'm saying I don't feel like I have to start with a plant start in order to learn how to grow from seed. I feel like I need to just start trying to grow
Plant.
from seed if I want to learn.
I think some people say in order to learn to care for plants, though, it's easier. I mean, I hear people say start with a house plant if you want to start, like learn how to care for a plant.
Yeah. I get that.
We don't listen. Do whatever you want, sister. Get all the seeds you want.
I did, and I will. Like, it cost me 3 cents or whatever, like for that failed seed that I was trying to learn to grow from rather than starting with a $10 plant start or however much they are nowadays. I just wanted to read a couple of blogs real quick, watch a few YouTube videos, and try to grow from seed. What?
That seems easy enough. Yeah, that's what we do. Let's go for it. I love that.
Mean, try and then fail, and then I'm gonna try again and just keep trying until I get it. But
keep learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like basically like slow down, like you skipped a few levels. I'm like, oh, okay, well.
That's what we do. I love that. Audacity. Who told you could just skip the rest of
I didn't even think of that.
Oh.
I thought like plants grow from seed, right? So I didn't even think like screw them and their levels. I'm gonna go straight to seed. Like I didn't intentionally think that. I just thought like if you grow plants and you're growing food, plants start from a seed. So I guess I'm starting from a seed.
Start there. Yeah, that makes sense. Your logic is sound.
But he definitely tried to like bring me down to size, but you failed because I put more seeds in the farm.
That's what they. Who are you to think you could just? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It took me years to start growing stuff from seed.
I know exactly who I am. That's what you're afraid of.
Mm.
Poor people. They don't know any better.
Yeah. Yeah.
No idea.
Oof. Yuck. It's so discouraging, honestly, but I'm glad I blocked a lot of that out. This is also why audience.
What's so discouraging?
Huh?
I'm looking for my pea seed that I just dropped. I know it looks.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. No, I got it.
We're trying to keep this G-rated.
Yeah, I found it. You got to go to my what's it called? OnlyFans. OnlyFans coming soon. No, but what's so discouraging? That's the title.
Yeah, it's really discouraging. A lot of the
gatekeep. That's the title of this video, by the way. OnlyFans coming soon. Okay, go ahead.
A lot of this gatekeeping. A lot of the gatekeeping in the farming or growing space, a lot of the I don't know, othering and belittling and discouraging. Yeah, I don't know, like elitism. I don't know, fill in the blanks with a lot of other negative adjectives. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like that. And that's the opposite of what we want to do. Like, just share the information freely for those who are willing to try. And again, it's not that hard. It's not, what's the word? It's not
unattainable, insurmountable.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking how they distinguish between, it's not hard, but it's not easy or something. You know how they distinguish between not everybody can do it. It takes a little bit of knowledge and learning and time. Dedication. But it's not impossible for some. It's not complicated.
Right.
It's not as complicated as they try to make it to be, basically.
I think you're saying it's hard but not complicated. Right? Is that the saying?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I think that is.
Something like that.
Yeah, I would agree.
Oh, damn. I don't know why I can't think of it. Anyway, where they try not to be insulted.
Think about it.
Huh?
Fun to watch you think about it, though. Oh, man.
Because it's like right there. Anyway. Anyone could do it, basically, is what I'm saying. Like, they try to make it seem like you got to be special. You don't got to be special. To grow food, to grow anything. You have to be willing to learn, willing to put in the time, willing to have some losses, because there will be losses, but those are really just lessons. Like, it's fine. You're gonna learn every time a plant dies. You learn something new.
Yep. And every time one lives, you learn something new. You're like, oh, I've never even seen it get this big before.
I don't think people struggle with that. I think people struggle with killing plants or
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
having something die.
Live that you've killed so many times now. Well, I could personally give you an example from a toilet paper plant that I'm like, it looked dead for so long that I don't even know what to do with it now that it looks so good. Like, what do I do now? Like this, I don't even recognize it. Like, it's so big. It's unrecognizable.
I think most people probably would have given up, for example, on toilet paper plant like 3 cuttings ago.
Thankfully, I never threw away the cuttings. I just kept getting more.
Again, I don't think most people, they'd be like, I guess I can't grow that, or it doesn't grow here, or
I could tell it wasn't dead. It just wasn't growing. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm not giving it something it needs, or like.
Right. But I'm saying I'm done trying to figure it out. most people
What am I
like,
but with that's renewable and I can grow and sustainable.
I'm with you. I'm just saying, for most people, they're like, it didn't make it. Like,
and now I have a thriving patch of toilet paper plant for my perspective.
Thriving. I love that.
Wiping my butt in no time with leaves.
Yeah.
Also to be found on fans. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Right. It's gonna be great. But yeah, it's not difficult. Everyone should at least try. Even if you just start with one plant. This is what I was telling my new neighbor this morning. Like, pick one thing. Like maybe this year or this season you just introduce a fig, and that like starts your garden, air quotes. I don't know. And then you're like learning to care for the fig, and that builds your confidence and your attunement to nature and plants and all of that. And then maybe next season or next year you expand and you introduce another plant to your garden or your growing space. You don't have to like start with all the things in the beginning. Maybe you just pick one or two things that you try to grow in the season, and then keep doing one or two each time. And the next thing you know, you'll have 18 varieties of one.
Yeah.
Of one thing. Yeah.
Very sound advice.
Thank you.
I think that's a great mic drop. Something for y'all to think about.
I think that's a great place to end it.
Yeah.
Except with my reminder on that note to add to y'all to remember, you can't grow all the food that the people need, but the people need all the food that you can grow.
Wait, do it again.
Drop some seeds.
I missed my point. Do it again.
What?
Do it again. I missed my. Go ahead. Do it again.
No, you did it.
Off the mark. Come on.
Okay, we want to remind you guys you can't grow all the food that the people need, but the people need all the food that you can grow. You missed it again.
No, I didn't. I got it. There's a delay in your live stream.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes, the internet's.
It's because I don't have internet. Which, hold on. I gotta say, part of my self-reliance, while we were ranting about customer service and shitty ass companies, it felt so great for my confidence, my self-reliance, my middle finger to the system to call my internet provider and disconnect service. Giving me rate increases 4 times in the last 12 months. That's really excessive. Just because you can. And the last time they gave me an increase a few months ago, I called them because I was upset about another increase. And rather than offer a promotional whatever or do anything, they increased me again a few months later.
We'll show you.
Yeah.
We'll show you.
She was like, ma'am, do you have another provider already? I don't. We have a offer that we could provide you to bring me back down to where I should have been already, which is where I started 12 months ago. No, thank you.
Oh.
Okay. Nope. I'm not even open to your offers at this point because the answer's already no. I had slept on it last night. I had decided I don't care what they offer me. always when you're ready to leave, now they want to do right by you and give you what you. But y'all just been.
I feel like every live we have an analogy to a relationship. But go ahead, yeah.
It's a fact. It's too late. I'm already done. Yeah. I've been asking. I've been, like I said, I just called them 3-4 months ago about
We had
this.
such a great ending to this live before you started this race. What an amateur. Okay.
But no, I missed my this was a really big part of my self-reliance today, because I'll give you a better ending. We don't need them. They need us. I'm not waiting for them to. I no. I'm not begging y'all for internet. I don't need internet service. Y'all need me. I don't need you. I have internet on my phone. There's lots of different providers. I'm not gonna just stay with this service just because they think they can just keep doing me any kind of way. No, I'm gonna do for myself, or I'm gonna do without, and I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna be great, and y'all gonna be out here shucking and jiving for more customers.
Whoa. All right.
Because we out here doing it for ourselves. Drop some seeds.
We damn sure are.
Remember, you can't grow all the food people need, but people need all the food that you can grow. Drop some seeds, do something for yourselves, y'all, and do something for others. Have a beautiful rest of your day.
Have a great Friday.
Talk to y'all tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.